Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to Minecraft for our survival series. Starting off episode number 35 here, and I just totally forgot the thing I was going to say. I had something to say at the beginning of the episode, and it just totally slipped my mind. Well, regardless of that, I think we should get to writing down our goals for the day. Now, I did have a bit of an oddity occur right before starting to record this. I actually had to re-log into the world because Doggy Winkle was sinking into the floor, which didn't seem very good, but re-logging seems to have fixed whatever issue was causing that, so I'll pay no mind to it. Whatever the case, I have a few things that I wanted to do today. Namely, get to actually lining these pathways that I have with flowers, because I stated I would do it and didn't. But also some other new things on top of that. Begin the north balcony is the thing that I would like to start today, or at least one of them, because we got the east balcony pretty much finished. I want to actually put some torches up on the top, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. But now we have to populate that side, and that should not be too difficult. Just continue in a similar fashion. This one's going to be less suspended off the ground even because the level over there is a lot more consistent. So I shouldn't have to do as much of that sort of underneath construction. So it should be really a little bit more streamlined. Another thing I wanted to do was, of course, related to getting torches. I need to mine a whole lot of coal. I just need a ton of coal because currently I think collectively we might have maybe 10 in the entire base, which is not enough. So I need to get some more. And then another thing I wanted to do was get a lot of lava buckets. Considering the fact that we have probably about 12 free buckets just sitting around, I made the realization that, I don't remember where I saw it exactly first, but I've known about it for a little while now, that you can use a bucket of lava in a furnace and it will function to smelt whatever you want to smelt. And in fact, it'll do it far more efficiently than coal does. From what I remember, it might have been some like top 10 things you didn't know about Minecraft or whatever. I don't remember exactly what the video was, but I do remember hearing about this, is that a single bucket of lava put in a furnace will smelt 100 items, where a single piece of coal will only smelt 8, which is a little bit better, I think. So we'll go down and do that, considering the fact that we live on top of a lava lake, at least down in there. So it's really no big deal for us. Now, I didn't get another thing written down, another specific goal, but I think I want to do something outside of the base today, because we've been we've been in the base for a while now, of course, just doing things around and building it up a lot, and it's very nice, but I would like to introduce a little bit of variation. I like getting out and exploring and seeing all the things that can be offered outside of this place. Now, one direction I haven't really gone is south, but of course that's where our spawn came from, but like, I'm saying south of the spawn is a direction that I absolutely have not gone. So it's a direction that I haven't seen much of at all. Maybe I wandered a couple hundred blocks in that direction at some point, but it really has been a long time, and I don't know what's over there. So really, I think it would be in our best interest to explore over there sometime soon. It's just, we did a little bit of exploration last episode. Was it last episode? I actually don't remember, and I put my notebook away, so I don't want to grab it again. I don't know. I'm actually going to go ahead and... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? First off, I'm going to grab one of the... Oh, I actually have a lava bucket. Well, that's convenient. I'm going to grab the lava bucket, and I'm going to use it to cook all of this steak, because I am actually running out of food, which is a bit of an odd problem for me to have, really. I had the thing with the pork chops early on where I just didn't run out. Yes, you can have some. There you go. Wow, it's very empty down in here since I moved the enchantment table. Looks a little weird, but no big deal. There we go. Yeah, running out of food has never really been that big of an issue for me, but it's coming up on me at this point, so I've got to address it, and so I'll cook an entire stack of steak while I'm here. I'm also going to craft all my loose iron into blocks, because I can. Don't know how many this is going to give me exactly. Just under 20. That's quite a bit of iron blocks. I mean, from what I understand, I don't know. Now we're up to 31 iron blocks, which is rather a bit. Now, what else do I want to do? Yeah, I want to go... I mean, I guess the goals that I have for today are not necessarily that time-consuming. I may as well also go ahead and get coal mining done while I'm down here, because while I'm waiting for that steak to cook, I might as well just go ahead and start mining, since that shouldn't intercept in any way. Go down here, just mine as much coal as we can physically locate. Yes, hello noises. I think I heard one at least. I guess I didn't actually grab my buckets, which is kind of inconvenient, but I guess it's not something that I need terribly urgently right now. I guess I'll just wriggle my way into one of those mine shafts that I've found myself blasting into, and then I'll just see if there's any coal hanging around in here, because I remember that there was, but maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, well, there's zombies. That kind of scared me a little bit, actually. I don't know, it just looked really weird for them to turn around like that. I might get lost in here. That's never a good sign. Where is the coal? I swear that there was always coal at this level. Unless I just totally exhausted this mine of everything it has to offer, which, frankly, looks like the case currently. I could have sworn there would have been coal down here. It seems like the most abundant possible thing I could find. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh. I didn't even remember that this was here. Well, there's iron. Yeah, I don't need iron right now. I need the thing to cook the iron with. See, even if we totally replaced all of our coal for furnaces with lava, we would still need coal to make torches, because torches are very important to how everything works. Wow, this place goes very, it gets very convoluted very quickly. Yeah, there's only iron down here. That's very strange. Well, I do know I mean, coal is so abundant actually on the surface. You can find it just sort of buried in the sides of mountains. So, oh, well, there's coal. The moment that I was talking about exiting the place, it immediately shows me exactly what I need and a lot of it. How convenient. See, I'll just gather as much of this as I can find, and I'll probably end up going to the surface. I mean, frankly, that might be a reason to travel south, to get just a ton of coal. And also because it's dark down here, and I can't see anything. Well, I can see that, and that does not look friendly. Cobwebs and lava. Not my personal favorite combination. Well, here's some coal. Not bad. Again, we'll need way more than this, because we always do. It seems like our order of, like, resources for most important, coal is probably up in the top as just something that I perpetually need. This is not looking very familiar at all. I clearly took a wrong turn somewhere, and I think that wrong turn was taken here. Yes? No? This is why these mine shafts are so difficult, is because you just always end up getting completely, confused in them. Flabbergasted. Okay, now we're back. Is that coal? No, I was disillusioned. I saw absolutely nothing. Is my brightness turned down? A little bit, but, like, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just having a little bit of issues seeing. I suppose that could just be the brightness on my monitor itself. Hello. Get out of here. You know what? You get a face full of arrow. Taste your own medicine. There we go. Blasted. Yeah, well, we got 30 coal, which is not bad, but we need more. So, frankly, let's go back up, get whatever steak is cooked, and I think we should set off on an expedition, really. Oh, good. It's you. Get out of here. Oh, I just totally sniped that bat. Now I feel kind of bad. How did I even pull that off? In my attempt to hit a much larger and more obviously threatening target, I managed to hit possibly the smallest thing in the entire cave system on accident. Probably just an example of extraordinary luck rather than completely dumb skill. Or just, I don't even know. That was a series of words in a sequence. Wouldn't really call it a sentence, but whatever. Let's go back up, why don't we? 30 coal is not a horrible payout, but it's just nowhere near the amount I need. So, we need to go find more. I know there's more in the walls of even my mountains, but I think I want to leave it there. I probably just want to leave the scenery around here mostly untouched at this point, because any more modification that I do, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but today I just want to go south and see what I can see. Because I know to the south there are a lot of mountains, like a lot of mountains, and mountains mean exposed coal. Only 14, really? I mean, that's enough. That's enough for the adventure in its current form. So let's go ahead and go, I suppose. I have 2 coal ore in here actually, but 2 is insignificant. So, oh, my diamond pickaxe is about to break. Goodness. I may end up bringing a spare iron pickaxe just to be sure that I don't run out, because I don't really want to use my silk touch one. It just sort of makes everything a little bit more difficult, because then I have to come back here and mine it again. So I'll just grab this full durability iron pickaxe as a backup, not drop it on the floor like a silly goof. And then I think we can actually start heading out south. I'm actually going to go through up this way, because it's an awfully convenient way out. Oh, well, there's coal right there. See what I mean? It's like the moment we get to the surface, everything just gets a lot more convenient. And there's even coal over here. So this, I imagine, will be a pretty lucrative adventure. It won't be, I mean, at least there's more to look at, because when you're down in the caves, it's all sort of blurs into monotony. At least when you're above ground doing all this kind of stuff, you get a variation of scenery that I think is enjoyable. Hello, cows. I'll leave you alone today. I don't need your resources. Frankly, I have enough beef as is. I had nearly 3 stacks of uncooked beef, and I'm only addressing 1 stack currently. So, we'll be good on food. We just need to cook it, of course. There's coal. Yeah, so we're just going to be really focusing in on coal at this point, just gathering as much of it as we can find, because we really need to be stockpiling this. And I guess also along the way, because I know we're going to need to gather a ton of them, I'm just going to grab every single flower that I see. And I know that flowers like to hang out around here, so I'll see what I can do. Speaking of which, there they are. The yellow ones. The yellow ones are probably going to be the easier one to get a lot of. The roses, I find, are generally more uncommon. I've had good luck with them at certain points, but these yellow ones just show up more. Break all these out. Those are mushrooms, not exactly what I need right now. So I'll just grab as many of these as I can see, and then we'll continue to head south. Probably these last few over here will be the last ones I grab for now. And then just whatever I happen to run into in a straight line, I will grab as well. There we go. So now we just head south for a while. Suppose I could ask how everyone is doing in this moment. Hope well, as ever. I've been doing fairly well myself. Just really doing the typical stuff that I have been at school. Rehearsing for things doing tests, what have you, writing papers. I think it's enjoyable to have tasks that I need to do. It keeps me on track. And another thing that keeps me on track is making videos like this weekly. I enjoy it a lot. Not only do I enjoy playing the game, but I also enjoy making content for you all. Makes me feel good to put out a video. So I'm glad to have the schedule that I do. It gives me a good enough work ethic. I can't speak today. It gives me a good enough work ethic that I feel like I'm doing something every week, which is a good feeling. I can really rest at the end of the week and feel like I accomplished something, because most of the time I did. Well, whatever the case, I hope you all continue to enjoy the series, because I'm continuing to enjoy it, and I hope to continue it for a very long time. Just see what I can see in this world and see what all it has to offer for me. Because I'm sure that there's plenty that I haven't seen yet, and I'm excited to find out. I just need to really get going in directions. I mean, really, that's why we're doing what we are doing right now. We're just trying to see what lies beyond what we sort of understood as the limits previously. I mean, they weren't the limits, they were just the places that I didn't bother to actually go to. So now we can go look at them and see what's hiding. Well, coal, in this case. Oh, my pickaxe is not looking happy. It's gonna break any minute now. My trusty diamond pickaxe that I've had for quite a while, actually, if I recall. Maybe, might have been the double digits of episodes that I've had this pickaxe. It's been a faithful tool, but its time is certainly coming. Okay, we have got quite a while, actually, to go until we hit the spawn coordinates. So really, maybe we should be picking up the pace here in a second. We just have so many... Yeah, we currently have a 4-to-1 ratio of yellow flowers to red flowers. So anything that we can do to prioritize finding red flowers, if we can do such a thing, I'm going to go ahead and do. Okay, well, we've hit hills of some kind. The darkening of the grass tells me that we've definitely hit a different biome and looks familiar, so... Well, there's our snowy forest that I'm accustomed to seeing on the way back. I wonder if we'll end up running into my old base. Probably. Yeah, looking at it now in comparison to all the work that we've done on the new one, it's kind of absurd to think that I started in that. I guess that's what doing all these episodes does. It just builds up what we're working on. Let's run across this ice. There's a singular solemn red flower that I will take and bring back to my base for relocation. Because I don't think this is necessarily the most friendly place for flora. This frozen wasteland. What do I know? They seem happy enough growing here. Make our way back up over here. Where are we now? Okay, 400 blocks to go until we hit the spawn coordinates. Or the, at least 0, 0, 0. Just 0, 0. I don't even know. My brain is totally slipping up right now. It's just, words are not coming out exactly how I want them to. I'm not overly tired or anything. I don't know. My brain is just exploding for whatever reason. I guess it's just with weekends in general, the time sort of blurs into nothing, and I don't know, it just makes me sort of... I can't even explain it with words. This just sort of happens to me on the weekends. I get a little bit, loopy. So this desert... Yeah, we're getting closer. I don't know that I actually remember anything significant being in this desert. Well, there's a squid just hanging out casually. I mean, that's impressive. That squids can just casually live in the desert. What do I know? If there are any hidden desert squid species that I'm not aware of, please do let me know. That sounds like a very interesting topic that I could look into. I mean, I know that there is definitely plenty of life in deserts in real life. Diverse ecosystem, it's just different, of course. Okay, plenty of yellows, no reds. And where are we now? Oh, we actually hit 0 in Z, so our mountains must be a little bit beyond then. Because this is most certainly not mountains. I think it might be over this way, from what I recall. Maybe? Yes, it's over here. Oh yeah, now I remember. This is very distinctly bringing back memories. We're really looking for coal here. Okay, it's been about... How long has it been? 15 minutes? 20 minutes. Right, I remember how to count. There's our old base, wow. And all the flowers in front of it. That's actually rather convenient that all of these flowers are just located right where we started. Does make me feel a little bad dismantling the scenery, but really, we're not going to be coming back here super often for any real reason. I wonder if there's anything still left inside. I don't actually recall if I cleared it out fully. But yeah, this is what we started in. Not much, really. There's some mushrooms. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Whoa. There's a ton of stuff in here. Probably a ton of stuff I could take, too. We got chicken. We got saplings. Seeds. Gunpowder. I think that's probably about all I need to take from here. Everything else, I don't especially need. Oh, there's coal in the furnace. What? Wait a minute. I actually know something I could do. Since I have wool in here and a conveniently located log, there's actually no crafting table in here. Uh-oh. So I have to make a crafting table. Okay, yes, I do conveniently have exactly what I need right now to make a bed. So I can sleep in here, make the night go away, and then we can get back on get a move on again. That's actually really nice. You know what? I'm going to take this bed, actually. I'm going to put this bed in my ender chest. I guess this will sort of be... Well, I'll dump all the stuff that I currently don't need in my inventory. But I guess this could also be like my camping pack, almost. That could be like my sleeping bag. Just my road kit, really. So if I need to stop somewhere for the night and take a quick nap, I have the ability. Just gather anything that I can see around here. I mean, these mountains are really a lot more vast than the mountains that I live in. Much more foreboding. I remember this river, too. This river leads us into the mouth of one of those pyramids. That was a very strange sight to see when I started playing the game. I mean, now I know they spawn not too uncommonly, but it's still a very strange and, like, feels almost intentional location for one to generate in. I don't know if that's a thing that happens regularly, but I thought it was super cool seeing that. We could probably go pay a visit, but really I want to be heading over the mountain range and not the same way that we've already been going. I know we've been that way too, quite a bit. The issue with this mountain range is just the prospect of getting over it, because it is big. It's not a small formation whatsoever, and getting over it requires a lot of work. I think I can make it happen. That works for me, and then I gotta go over here. Yeah, I've never seen what lies beyond these mountains. So, if there's anything amazing, this is the first moment in which we'll see it. Well, there's coal, which is nice, because that's what I'm really after, and an extension of the jungle. I'm sure that there was a way we could have gone over this with less resistance than we just did, but all things considered, it wasn't too bad. Okay, now I need to get up in here Gather all this. This is sort of like stitched into the wall here. It's making it a little bit more difficult than usual to get it. That should be all of it. Hello, skeleton. And goodbye, skeleton. You're really still hitting me? Wow, that was a really good shot, me. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Plenty of flowers that way. I'm not seeing anything too, like, astonishing, like, I don't know. I'm not seeing, like, a floating airship of doom. There are plenty of roses, though, which I will gladly take. Just need to gather as many of these as I possibly can, because these are going to feed into that decorative goal. Now, what lies beyond in this direction? Looks like more mountains and a pool of lava. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think this, as far to my knowledge, this is stuff that I really haven't seen. Well, there's a torch out here, which speaks otherwise. Speaks to the contrary. Whoa. You know, I don't think we'll go for absolutely all of the coal, because at this point we have probably about 2.5, 3 stacks. Maybe I have been this way, but it's just been so incredibly long since I have that it's pretty much like we're exploring new territory. Okay, looks like we have about 20 minutes left before I probably want to end the episode, which doesn't bode well for getting that flower goal started, but I tell you what, we'll wait until night falls, we'll head back, and then whatever time we have left, we'll dedicate entirely to the goals we didn't get. Really, all we had set for ourselves today. Also the balcony, but the balcony is something that can wait. I really just want to get that flower goal started. Hello. Oh, it's a town, a village. Have I been to this one? I don't imagine that I have. Why does this place look familiar? I don't know. Maybe I have been here and it's just, it's been a while. This is a rather big town, actually. Torch. I think I have been here. Do you have anything for sale? 3 emeralds for some leather trousers. No thanks, really. 1 emerald for 7 roast chicken is actually not horrible. Yeah, have we been here? I really don't recall. I can't say that this is ringing any bells prominently in my head. Of course, it's probably been 30 episodes since I've gone this direction. At all. So, it could be anything, really. I'm sure there are definitely directions that we haven't explored that are more this way anyway. Like, if we went east at this point, it would be totally new. Hello, pyramid. Have I been to you yet? I don't know, actually. Because this was before I was taking the wool out of the front faces. Have I been to this one? Yes, I most certainly have. Okay, so I have been out this way. Okay, well, I don't know how far I went out this way, but clearly I did travel some distance, because we are currently... Oh, 1,000. Okay, well, actually, you know what? At this point, I'm going to head back. And I'll just take a hook east to see if I can see anything at all. Well, I'll go west, actually. West is a direction that I... But that leads me into the jungle. I'm having conflicts. I'm going to go... Oh, I thought my computer was exploding. No, I think someone is mowing the lawn outside. Or using an angle grinder. I really can't tell. It's very loud. Hope that doesn't show up too bad on the microphone. This is really starting to look rather familiar at this point, actually. I can't recall why or from when, but this swamp, I most certainly, I must have been here. I don't know. I know that at some point there is a place where I have not gone. At some point, here's chickens. Of course, that whole fight for finding chickens, and they're all just hanging out now. At some point, I will hit the limit of where I was before, and I will get into totally new territory. I don't know when that point is, but it's clearly not back there. We hit some sort of big hill. I don't know. It's all sort of a mystery to me. I don't recall any of this at all. So really, anything I end up seeing will be pretty much new to me at this point anyway. Well, we hit more hills. This is definitely not a place we've been already. So, I don't know. The thing is, it all just kind of looks vaguely the same. So, I'm really not entirely sure what the borders are of where we've been and where we haven't. It's sort of the ambiguity of Minecraft. Wow. That's some strong snow. Oh. It's gone now. Well, it was strong. It didn't even like fall or like explode into a bunch of snowballs or anything. No, it instantly vanished. That was a little goofy, actually. I liked that. Okay, noted. If you ever see floating magical snow, don't touch it unless you want all of it to disappear immediately. Magic is only magic. Yeah, the magic only works if you don't mess with anything. There are so many mushrooms here. There's mushrooms in the trees, mushrooms all under the trees, mushrooms in the fields. This is like mushroom heaven. And I can barely get mushrooms to even plant when I try and grow them. Or I tried. I did it once and I need to do it more. Really something that I should be doing. Have I seen this? Have I been here? 300, still 300 blocks south of... Yeah, still 300 blocks south of the spawn. Well, there's some big hills. That's probably our spawn hills, really. I would like to avoid swimming in this water as much as I can. It'd be really great if there was just this very conveniently placed canal that connected the old base to my new one. As far to my knowledge, though, that is... It's like I caught them doing something illegal and they all just immediately fell. It was like Toy Story. It's like they can't know I'm alive. They can't know we're doing this. We have to... We have to break ourselves out. Well, at least they conveniently harvested themselves for me. Now, this is a town. I don't recall that we've been here either. Maybe we have. It's very, there's very distinct elevation changes. This building, have I seen one of these? I've definitely seen one in a super flat world. These usually, yeah, these have stuff in them. I don't really need the iron sword. I'll tell you what I do need right now is to sleep. Because I do not want the monsters ruining everything. There we go. And now, yeah, we have about 10 minutes left, so this was really just an expedition. Good to know this is out here, but I'm going to leave them alone for now. Because I don't have any emeralds. They do have a cool waterfall fixture, though. You know? And they are... Oh, I thought they were taking a dip in the community fountain. No, they were just hopscotching around it. Here's all the roses. Wow. They were all hiding from me. So yeah, we just gotta run for a very long time. Break out all of these that I possibly can. Or just like going super fast at this point. I heard a spider, but I didn't see one, so I paid no mind to it. Okay, so we are just about to cross over the world 0 in the Z coordinate. And now we just need to head back 1,000 blocks in both directions. And we should be back home. That's how it should work, at least. We've probably gathered enough flowers at this point, as in I have practically no time left to gather any more flowers, so I will gather more later on when I need more, which will probably be in the next episode. That is a big hill for these spruce trees to be on. I like it. It's pretty. It will make navigation a bit more cumbersome. There are so many wolves here. See, if this were real life and those were real wolves, I would be dead. Currently. Yeah, they would have been attacking me a long time ago because they see I have plenty of food for them. But luckily it's Minecraft. And realism is not exactly what we're going for here. Makes it convenient for me. Okay, so we just need to head in about this exact cardinal for a while. Hopefully we get done before long. I don't know. I never know how long actual traversal takes. I don't know if there's like a set amount of... There's like a set movement speed of my character. The faster they can move their legs, the quicker we get back home. I would never be able to do this just running full speed. Whoa. Oh, the lava has played havoc, and this tree is really defying it. It's like tantalizing it. It's like, yeah, you can't burn me. I'm up on this single piece of stone. I mean, good for the tree, really. Impressive that it was able to grow up there. Okay, now we're back in a jungle. I've spent plenty of time in the jungle. Really too much. Because this place is impossible to navigate. The quicker I can get out, the happier I will be. Luckily, it looks like the end of it is not too far. Now, where are we? Okay, we're about halfway there in each direction. Oh no, well there's an egg. This water is making it especially difficult. If I could just make if I could just carve a huge canal out of the entire world that leads me everywhere. I mean, that's kind of what a rail system is for, and that's kind of what we're going to be building it for. Is just navigation, getting to places very fast. The issue is it just takes forever. And also it's a super resource intensive thing to build because rails use a lot of iron, at least from what I remember. I can't actually recall if it's 6 iron and a stick or 6 sticks and an iron. Either way, it requires a lot of resources that are not necessarily just expendable. Of course, that's going to be a necessary building at some point, so we'll get to it. We will eventually build like 18 stacks of rails and navigate this whole place with a dedicated rail system. But that eventually does not define now. Okay, we are getting rather close, actually. So we need to be traveling more in the X direction. Because this jungle, I think I recall that it's the jungle that's connected to our desert peninsula, which is precisely where we need to be. Lots of mushrooms here. I mean, I guess the swamp would be a reasonable place for mushrooms to grow. I may actually allow myself a bit of an extension on this episode. I try to aim for 45, but since pretty much all this episode was just wandering, I think I'll give myself an extra 5 minutes, go up to 50, to at least get something done around the base. But I don't know, getting out and wandering through nature. Did I leave my ender chest? No, I didn't. Since I saw the bed in my hotbar, I was kind of thinking that I just totally forgot to grab anything. Made my stomach drop a little bit, honestly, but after seeing the ender chest in my inventory, no reason to be worried. Yeah, this is definitely the jungle close to our house. I have qualms about navigating jungles. It's never easy. I know that is exactly the point, and this is how jungles are in reality. But not my preferred terrain. This is why it would be, if I were to live in the jungle, a treehouse would be practically my only option. At least to navigate this place, because getting up on the canopy would make it so much easier to just waltz around. Yeah, this is definitely... Okay, yeah, but this is absolutely where we were. I think this is also... We at least traveled through here when trying to get Twinkle. Because Twinkle, we actually had to adventure out to a further portion of the jungle. Probably closer to my spawn. And that was a whole adventure in and of itself. That was like 40 minutes of an hour and a half long episode was just spent trying to get Twinkle back to my home. I'm not in a hurry to do that again, really, because that was nightmarish. The biggest struggle I had really was actually just taming Twinkle, because from what I read up on, it was just feed them fish until they like you. But you also have to do it in a specific way where it just made it really difficult. Especially as someone who doesn't know as much about it. I'm sure if you're much more experienced, it's a natural thing, and you've just come to expect it. I had no idea. And there's our southern wall, which means we are home. Now I could go in through the doorway, or I could just hop around this tiny little corner, which gets us in with no effort at all. I need to build this wall up higher. That's going to be another thing that's probably going to be a result of what we do next episode. Hello, egg. All right. Sort of an unofficial goal, but we did explore, and we did see not that much, actually. But what we did do is we got a ton of coal. We got a ton of coal. We haven't gotten a lot of lava buckets yet, but we did get a ton of coal. Let's go up and put all this stuff away. And then let's start lining things with flowers. And then probably leave the balcony, just everything about the balcony for the next episode. Yeah, we got about 8 minutes here. I just got to put away all of my random garbage, which is most of what's in my inventory. Got dirt. I got cobblestone. I got an oak sapling that goes in where? It goes in here. Bone goes in here. Everything else is what I had already. And I'll just grab the flowers from the ender chest, put the bed back in there, and we'll be set to get started. Now, I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do this. We'll have to see. Because there's sort of the terrain surrounding the path is pretty uneven. I guess we'll just go to the parts of it where it's going to be the easiest, which is these parts. Just get a little stretch of it done for now. Just as much of it as we can manage. I guess we'll just have to work with the terrain. Yep, like that. I guess I should just do these, I shouldn't alternate as I go. I should just plant all of one and then plant all of the other. That's better. And that's probably about where that, length of it will end. And I also wanted to eventually plant yellow flowers in here, which I never did. Why are some of them missing? Did I run out? I think I'm... Oh, no, wait, because there's water here. I was just totally blind. But now I can put these here. Yeah, I'm not worried about wasting yellow flowers. Yellow flowers are, frankly, so much easier to find. I guess, I don't know, you just have to get lucky, really. Alright, I'll do the... all of one and then all the other. That was really good, me. Yeah, we'll just do this in the places where it fits. I like that. I'm already liking the look of it. That's not what I needed. That was a total accident. And there's tons of flowers over there, so I will probably say that that's about the end of that. Like that. There's no real method to this. It's just sort of done at random. I suppose that's the beauty of it, really, is that there really isn't a rigid system. I mean, it's my my world. I can really just do what I want here. Put these. I mean, yeah, we definitely have a lot to go. But from what I'm seeing already, I'm liking it a lot. It just adds that extra pop of color that this place definitely needed. Put that there, that there, that there, that there. It's probably about where I want it to stop. Okay. And I am actually running out of flowers, so put that there for now, and then that's probably about as much as we're gonna do here. At least for this episode. We're not done yet, of course, but that is at least a start. So he did actually end up grabbing more red flowers. Or maybe I just use more yellows because of the filling in this part over here. This little walkway thing. There we go. And we also got a ton of coal now, so we can, with the 2 minutes that we have left, grab some of this coal. I already have some. I need wood. Uh-oh. Luckily, we are going up into the storage area anyway, so we can just go ahead and grab some wood. Go up here. I'm actually astonished that my pickaxe did not break. That's kind of amazing. So I just need to grab as much wood as I can find. Make just a ton of sticks. Make a ton of torches because we need them. That's much better. Now that's the amount of torches I want to see in my inventory. And then we can go up here. And finally, after forgetting that I didn't have any torches for the longest time, actually put them up on the corners of this balcony. Nice to look at it from up here, especially at night. It looks super cool up here at night. Put that. This one. There we go. Yeah, the torches definitely added what it needed. It just looked a little bit empty up here without the torches, and I think that whoops. It definitely ties it into the whole look of the place anyway, with how many torches I just have sporadically strewn about. Look at that. You can they're really visually apparent now that I'm up here, especially at night. Like, look at all the torches down there. I mean, it's got to stay lit up down there so I can make sure the monsters don't invade. There we go. That probably about concludes it for this episode here. Hello, spider. Oh, no, don't knock me off. Are you kidding me? That was so mean. How do I get back up? Oh, right here. I thought I was stuck, but no, I was not. I just had to turn around. Well, that's not exactly reassuring that they can just stay up there and snipe me. We'll have to light that place up later. Because for now, we are totally running out of time. And I would like to stick roughly to the amount of time that I prescribed for myself. So I think that we'll go to bed, and we will just about call it there. Well, we didn't get exactly all of what I wanted to do done today, because we spent a lot of it just adventuring and mining coal, but we got quite a bit of it done, and it leaves us plenty of things to do in the next episode at least, which I always look forward to, fulfilling those long-time goals. All right, I think that'll be about it. Well, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode of the Minecraft series. If you enjoyed it, feel free to press the like button if you really enjoyed, or even press the subscribe button on my channel if you'd like to catch the future episodes of the series. As ever, I always really appreciate seeing the comments, the feedback, and the support that I get. I am forever grateful for all that, and I'm happy to see that the support on the series in general is really nice. I just love to make content and have it get the response that it does. I thank you all very much for that. Well, as always, thank you very much, and goodbye.